Hello guys, and welcome back to a car that is possibly very often overlooked when it comes to buying a luxury SUV. I probably would have overlooked this car had I not known the amount of specification and the build quality that this car comes with. In today's video, we are actually going to be discussing a 2020 Kia Sorento, not a car we've had in stock before, not something I knew much about, but something I've been very impressed by. My name is Will, and you're watching ALX Specialist Cars. This is the Kia Sorento, registered on a 70 plate, so it is a 2020. The Kia Sorento has been completely redesigned. It's almost as if it's a different car. The features and specification that come with the car are all very, very impressive. The colour palette has been changed as well. This is a hybrid vehicle. It's a 1.6 petrol engine. It's not a plug-in, it's one that charges itself. So the engine is very economical. The hybrid obviously powers a lot of the electrics, but also when you start the vehicle, it starts completely silently. This example we've got here is covered just over 26,000 miles. Now I mentioned the colour palette's completely changed. Well, if you come a little bit closer and take a look at this colour, this is not a normal flat white, it's actually pearlescent. Let's go around this way. If you come to where the light is shining, just to show you a little bit closer, you can really tell how pearlescent the paintwork is. It's not a normal flat white. Yeah, very, very impressive. But what about the rest of the car? I said it was completely redesigned. I didn't even really recognize it as a Kia when it came in, because the Kia I've sort of known and thought of didn't look like this, which is why I was so impressed. But this is all facelifted. You've got the gloss black grille at the front here. You've got a camera at the front as well. It's got 360 surround view cameras, daytime running lights in this bit here, and LED headlights sit just above. It sits upon diamond cut alloy wheels as well. So externally, it's a very good looking car. But how big are the Kia Sorentos? Well, this variant we've got here is a 7-seater. You'll find a massive amount of space in the front, second row seating with 3 seats, and of course the seats in the rear have 2. You've got rear air conditioning controls in the third row seating, so it's luxurious throughout. We'll hop inside the car in a moment to check out more of that shortly. But as you follow me around the side of the car, you'll notice chrome accents throughout. It's more just styling, but it's something that adds to the modern feel and look of the vehicle. The Kia Sorento at the rear of the car has also completely been redesigned, with the more rectangular lights sitting on either side, modernising the look of the car. You'll also notice this important badge here, all-wheel drive, because the Kia Sorento on a 2020 is all-wheel drive, so they handle and drive very, very well. To open the boot up, the handle for that is hidden sleekly below there, and as you push that, it opens electronically. Inside you'll find a massive amount of boot space, and more importantly, the 2 extra rear seats, which pull up extremely easily. Just grab the handle, pull it up like that, and there you have. To drop them is just as easy. Pull the handle, drop it down, push the parcel shelf out of the way, and they drop into place. You've got cup holders on here, you've got more storage here, charging ports, rear air conditioning controls as well. It is literally packed with features, and in places that you wouldn't expect it. For example, third row seating is obviously usually just 2 seats, and you don't really get a lot. This one's got charging ports, it's got the storage space, and even their own air conditioning. Close the boot up, and again, that is with the push of a button. So we've looked at the third row seating, we've looked at the boot space, we've reviewed the exterior, but what about the second row of seating? Well, inside you find leather absolutely everywhere. These seats also get the benefit of being heated in the rear. In the front, they're heated and cooled. The center seat folds down to reveal cup holders, and another cool feature is on the window itself. You've also got these retractable privacy blinds which you can pull up, clip in like so. So whether you do have kids or pets and you don't want the sun shining in and glaring on them, pull it up and that blocks it out. Now it's alright saying it's spacious, but how spacious is it? Well, at just over 6 foot, I've got plenty of leg room, loads more here, and the driver would still be able to move his chair back even further. On the inside of the seat, another thing you'll notice is more charging ports. On the side of the seat, actually hidden away around the corner, is a USB charging port. The center seat, as mentioned, folds down, and that reveals more cup holders and obviously a comfortable armrest. The next big thing in the back is the benefit of the panoramic roof. Often pan roofs can just benefit the front driver, but the glass roof stretches from here all the way to here. So it is massive. That is controlled from the front seats. But yeah, as a passenger, I'm very, very impressed. On the door card as well, I said there was leather everywhere. We've got leather touches to the inside there, leather grab handles, and also a Bose sound system, which runs throughout the car and is very, very good. And to get into the third row seating, you don't need to climb through the boot. But Chris, if you could press the button and demonstrate, it does so with the push of a button. Now to lock and also unlock the vehicle, there is keyless entry and exit. Like so, push the button and that allows us to get into the front seats and explore the features that hide within. So we're in the driver's seat of the Kia Sorento. How does it feel? What are the features like? Well, to start with, to actually start the car, it's a push button start as you would expect. Push it and the vehicle starts silently. You get a multifunction steering wheel finished with gloss black accents, lane assist on the right. You've also got adaptive cruise control. These buttons control your volume and also your telephone as well. You've got a fully digital dashboard with displays such as your fuel, such as the charge that's in the vehicle, and a few other settings which you would expect to have on the dashboard. The screen in the middle is all touchscreen. You've got shortcuts on the side here. If we click, or should I say swipe across like that, you've got all the settings that the car holds, such as the hybrid options, the climate, phone projection, and a few other options and features. Sitting just below that is the air conditioning controls, and the thing that Kia have done really, really well is they haven't kept it all too digital. They've retained the buttons, they've retained the manual feel, so you can click it down, you can click it up. It feels nice, it's ergonomic, it's just a nice place to be. This is all finished in gloss black. The center console, what is held in here? Well, you've got heated but also cooled seats on here for the front driver and the passenger. Gloss black trim here, which lifts up. That's the engine kicking in, by the way. After a little bit of time idling, the engine will kick in. The gloss black trim here opens up a little cubby hole with 2 charging ports, an extra charging port on the right, and even a wireless charging pad. Close that again, twin cup holders here, more storage here, and the gear selector is also quite unique. It's like something out of a Jaguar or Land Rover, I would say, because to put it into drive, you spin it like that, and to put it into reverse, spin it like that. The 360 camera comes on the screen, and to put it back into park, push the P, and that's it. But that's not all you're limited to. You can also change how the car drives and feel with these buttons here. It's got eco mode, which the car will start in normally. It's got sport, and it's also got smart. On the right hand side, it's got snow, mud, and sand. So I haven't taken this car off-road, but if you want to, you can. You've also got the heated steering wheel button there, because as well as being heated and cooled the seating, the steering wheel is heated. So it is literally packed with features, this car. The leather armrest here lifts up to reveal even more storage space. There's no more charging ports in there, unfortunately, but I guess you've got enough there. The second row seating have got some, and even the guys in the back. The pan roof overhead closes like so. Just the front section tilts and slides as you would expect, and if you let it close completely, you've got the electronic privacy blind which stretches all the way from the back to the front and gives you a blackout feel. But what's the build quality like? Well, the leather, I'm extremely impressed with. It's very, very soft, subtle leather. It's nice, it's comfortable. Obviously, it's perforated, being ventilated seats. The dashboard does get a little bit of plastic here, as you would expect, but then just above, you've got stainless steel. Just above, you've got more of a leather feel dashboard. It's not all plastic, which is, again, very, very nice. The steering wheel, completely made of leather. The touch points are anyway. And again, very, very nice to hold. A lot of gloss black, a lot of chrome, a lot of leather and luxurious materials. So I'm very, very impressed with the interior. I'm impressed with the exterior, and I haven't even driven it yet. The next thing I'm noticing the vehicle's got just from driving it is heads-up display, which is a nice touch. It's also got the speed limit indicated on the heads-up display, which is really, really cool. And also, you've got blind spot information system in the mirrors. The previous owner of the vehicle was telling me actually one of the cool features, which I'm really excited to check out. So as we're pulling out of junction here, and we go to indicate, if you take a look at the dashboard, it actually lights up a camera to view your blind spot on the side that you're indicating. So that's a pretty cool feature and something that is very, very unique. So we're at about 20 miles an hour. I think the engine has kicked in, but it is really, really quiet. I probably wouldn't be able to tell. I can feel the electric and the engine working in sequence, hence it being so quiet. But it does feel quite nippy, feels relatively agile. So we'll test it out in sport mode. So I've just switched that. Now I can tell the engine's engaged because it's dropped the gears already. Steering wheel seems to be a little bit stiffer as well, and it is pretty responsive. Now, one of the options which I'm not quite sure what it does, if I'm honest, is on the screen here, we've got quiet mode. I assume that's something to do with sound is provided only to the front seats, volume limited to the rear seats. Well, that's quite clever. So basically, if you've got kids in the back, you can have the radio so it's only focused on the front driver and passenger. Quite a cool feature. Fuel economy at the moment, and we're sort of stopping and starting, we're going and not, and we're getting 45.1 miles per gallon, and it actually shows you how much the electric motor uses as well, and the energy flow. You get an energy flow diagram. So open the panoramic roof. Wow, it's nice, isn't it? So guys, that is the Kia Sorento. What do I think? Well, I'm actually really, really impressed. The features are packed, but also the build quality is very, very good. The materials used are nice. It's got a nice driving feel, feels responsive in sport mode. It's nice and quiet in normal mode. And what would this car say compete against? I think it competes very well against the Discovery Sport and Discovery Range if you're looking for a more cost-efficient alternative, because they are 7 seats, like the Discovery 5s are, of course. So if you need that extra space, that's really useful. But then the features you get in this car rival it, and if not exceed what you would find in the Discovery alternative. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, but that's what I thought. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.